might be so bold as to speak my mind? Former Arisen appear to be plentiful in this world. It seems they haven't lost the powers unique to— What is the meaning of this, Arisen?
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Dull days for us are a sign that
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
Preparation is key. I up my training regime.
What was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know. The usual. From Vermont, bound straight for the archives. Not to be opened.
Another one? What is the director up to? Well, never mind that. Did we get any other deliveries today?
Surely you're not expecting another one of your love letters. Why, just the other day, you were warned not to use this address for personal correspondences. You really mustn't be so imprudent. Need I remind you that if word of our activities here was to get out, we could be—
Yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you. Now come, enough gossiping. We've work to be getting on with.
We must find more manuscripts on this topic.
Who might you be?
If I am to
No, this is all what we have. But when the time comes... Ah, a new hand, are you? Why? 'Tis this. But why do you possess all that matters? I must make haste. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you even understand what you're offering? Well, but Lord Phasus is... Though I... Now, all the better if it happens. Yes. Is there aught you wish to discuss? I'm afraid I'm no more equipped to... Perhaps you might ask...
Why is Vermont funding our research? What do they have to gain from it?
I don't know. Truth be told, I've ne'er asked. But I heard a rumor that 'tis all part of a plot to put the prince, though I suppose he's the regent-kin o'er there, on the throne.
What? Where did he hear that rubbish? How's what we're doing here bear any relation to a scheme like that?
'Tis only what I heard, but you're quite right. It doesn't make much sense. I suppose 'tis a rumor best ignored.
I do wonder what the director's plotting, but... frankly, as long as Batal is left out of it, I don't rightly care what he gets up to.
Whatever your business...
The excavation at...
I shall suffer none to disturb.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Let it end. I don't want to think anymore.
You can still hear my voice. All is not lost.
Just make it quick.
Well met, sir. How's the day?
I am perfectly capable of making such decisions for myself.
Nothing compares to the excitement of embarking on a new adventure.
This is where my luck runs out.
I ought to take a moment to review my affairs.
Their wind's coming.
I'll touch you and feed you your entrails. That's not happening.
You'll not get away with this!
This is...
Stop that!
Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
fear clouds my thoughts.
To change my fate.
Nattering all day is tiring work.
I refuse to accept this.
Beyond my estimation.
Oft we forget the value of
Well
moments.
met,
What's
going on?
My years snuffed out in the blink of an eye.
And I don't want to think...
That's enough.
So this is where I fall.
Good to see you, Master.
You've returned. Have you... You have. Yet here you are. I shan't delay. Come. What is it?
no! There's something written here. A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest. Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Shame on me for expecting all better.
Well met.
The pain is beyond
Not a chance. This isn't my problem.
How could you?
Take joys by the hand.
One can never be too sad. My back's not acting up today.
Looking for aught in particular.
Freaky bees. My
No.
stomach.
Leave off before you feel my spite.
I say that bloody.
What can I do?
This one's shaking. Right where I want you.
Don't think I'll stand for this. Someone ought to put a stop.
I'm not agreeing to this.
Don't think I'll stand for this.
So is slices.
No matter how you look at it, I'm done.
What am I supposed to do? I've had enough.
Let me think on this.
So this is how I am to meet my end. What now?
Plan to roll over and die, then?
Feeling weary? Not me. I dare say I could lift an ox.
Excuse me?
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind. The private quarters of one arisen I to arms! Reinforcements? Would that we had such resources! A fine display of skill. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I am grateful to you, Arisen.
creature's corpse will serve us well.
Are you certain you can manage it? 'Tis an awfully long shot.
Loath as I am to deplete our stock of curatives, we've little choice without a mage. I shall summon a storm to blow our bones away. And here I was hoping for some great treasure. That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above. I hope you weren't expecting mercy. You pulled that off with nary a hitch. 'Twill be a rude shock for our foe to find you've pinched their loot.
Just hand over the coin, and I'll let you alone.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Feel as though I'm being watched.
At any rate, look how many women we count among our number.
And I've no objection. I shan't allow any who've hardly arisen to go free. This brute has quite the temper. A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
'Tis easily done. Not false. Against the ounce of our strength, he can prevail.
Of course, the answer was staring me right in the face.
A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
feeling exceptionally fine today. You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
Give no quarter!
'Tis easily done. I'll just pick this up. You're not fit to regret this. As you wish. I shall return directly.
Thank you. Here, by way of thanks.
I feel nigh invincible. You would entrust this item of import to me, Master? Very well. I shall keep it safe till you have need of it. Arisen, I shall do my utmost to see that it all comes good in the end. Let us see what you're made of! Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. We could pick some now and use them when the need of...
Everyone has their own reasons for doing battle, but knowing that doesn't make it any easier to join the fray.
That's just what I was thinking.
My hands on you.
That's the spirit!
I shall summon a storm to blow our foes away.
My thanks. What would I be without you, Arisen?
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself.
You pulled that off nary a hitch. Twould be a huge shock for our foe to find you pitch their loot.
Any last words?
These statues inspire such awe, no matter how often I spy them. There's nothing like a warm meal to lift one's spirits. It would have gone down even better if the area were free of monsters, but I suppose one can't have everything. I'm in fine fettle today, Master. The curious fever that's been plaguing me of late is gone entirely. Behold, how the stars shine, Master. I knew it to be so.
A spell poison is working its evil effects upon the Arisen.
Again, I'll get the better of our foe yet. This is just what's needed. If you stand before it, bathe you in its light. Remain in the shadows to avoid being petrified. Fear not, 'tis well in
I got hold of the enemy!
I like that. Wherever the horrid thing travels, indeed arisen. At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. Red wolves! It seems we've been stalked! Good work! Loath as I am to deplete our stock of curatives, we've little choice without a mage. This ox cart's seen better days. The roads are hardly safe.
One cannot be too careful.
Oh, we've got the beast reeling! If we keep it up, we'll knock its meat right out from under it! I shall lead the charge! Take that! It was most effective! Ah, what an end to this row, Master! That'll teach me. Seems our foe has recognized our victory. 'Tis a wonder any foe challenges us with the arisen in our midst. I'll wager I could make that shot. Be sure to aim true. I feel a burgeoning excitement for battle. Am I the only one? What a fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I reward my master beyond the rift. Unbelievable!
Best we extinguish our lanterns before we take another step. Yon foe will be upon us in moments if it sees the light.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
What is it you want? You ought to be more clear.
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? I shall summon a storm to I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck. Let us see what you're made of! Saved again! I'll redeem myself yet.
One ill-timed dodge, and I'm covered in bruises.
Douse the fire, so naught but a parboiled corpse shall remain.
Keep the enemy occupied, and I'll make short work of them.
Well, 'tis clear the two of you know what you're doing.
naught to gain by fighting here. Best we push on.
Arisen! Have you been harmed? Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it. Let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside. Might there be aught over there? Let us ponder how best to proceed. The Fiend Unknown is the most perilous. Be sure to keep your wits about you.
Whenever we discover another of these statues, I cannot help but wish to examine them up close.
You pulled that off with nary a hitch. 'Twill be a cruel shock for our foe to find you pinch their loot. Arisen. Where? Flame.
Spend all day here.
Nice. This might be more than
Don't let them get the better of you.
to put a stop to
I don't like this at all.
Still in the fight.
What?
Show them what for.
That's it. I had it.
Oh, am I the only one getting knocked about? Ha! How do you like that?
I cannot bear it.
Hey,
Just doesn't seem right.
Please have mercy.
I don't like this.
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful. A fine thing. 'Tis almost as though it were placed here for our benefit.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
I'm only glad to have proven my
If
worth.
ever you've need of an... I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become... restless and flippant, and won't heed the Arisen.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish,
I know precisely when a curative is...
I've a knack for gathering items.
'Twas a fine adventure we shared.
I hope I can count on you. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm proud to have served. Let us work together. This ladder can take us to new heights. After you, Arisen.
This can't be happening.
That's it. I've had enough.
Someone, please.
What can I do?
Another day over.
What to make of this?
A customer, then. That changes things.
Oh dear. Should have mixed those colours.
What should I get up to today?
In my wares.
But the seas strange of late.
Hoy! No need to over... Think it, you can change it on a... Many thanks.
So you've chosen the path of the orphan. Error. In many ways, 'tis the apex of vocations. How I envy you, Arisen. You shall be able to use any arms or abilities you so choose.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough. Welcome. Planing won't do any good. Always a pleasure.
You trying to piss me off?
Batal's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
I'll not stand for this.
This won't do.
Some of us get complacent.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
So, you'd make a... What you... We scholars must gird ourselves with knowledge.
Oh. Then I wish you good fortune.
Where to now?
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Cannot help but be wary after all I've seen. I'm not here to talk. Ugh.
We're done for.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. I say we collect as much as we can carry.
I cannot bear it.
I'll not stand idly by.
Headache's driving me up the
Oh, I could see myself.
I don't tell half as many lies as my parents.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard? They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Only here may I plumb the depths of my own soul. I wear...
What? Tis dark out, but we mustn't let that dim our spirits. Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace. I hope you slept well?
So dull when there's nothing doing.
Looking for aught in particular?
Much as this. A real treasure.
All this walking's made my legs ache a fright.
I might nod off if I'm not careful.
Yeah, my back.
I ought to have known this would be my way.
Undead walk! Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? A fine display of skill. Glad to be of service. I like that.
Strike! Now!
Well, that's just grand. Might look easy.
Fancy a spot?
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
And a sharp resist.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes. Would that I could stay with— Let us work together. Of a knack for combining materials. The time of our parting. Please dispense with the.
Sprinkle of misfortune. Unpleasant. Well met.
Wonder if there's any easy work.
What should I get up to?
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Ye really pushing your luck.
If this is where I fall.
Rise, raging winds, and scatter our foes! possibly impel a being of such size to motion?
Whatever its intent, I suppose we can ill afford to leave it be.
'Twould really be better if it stayed still. Given the size of it, it could crush us all underfoot.
You'll not live to regret this! By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
Was a sight to behold. I'd not fancy battling such gigantism. We'd be as mere insects.
My word, what is that? Your statue appears to be pursuing your phasers.
I think I get the idea. same spell and will overwhelm our foe with our combined magics. Look about, Master. We've got company. You can count upon my aid. Over here!
I'm not going to take that from you.
You dare!
do, what to do. Ah!
Methinks I've earned a rest.
The hours seem to fly when
I'm surrounded by winches on all sides.
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
I've weapon. Truth be told, I'm of hot. Off a mind to pack up and leave. Much obliged.
There are few things as exciting as receiving new equipment.
Let us hope 'tis not mere frippery. You know, I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. I don't feel safe here.
Raining. I'll have an early supper.
My patience wears thin.
Oh, a ballista! Ha ha! I can think of all manner of uses for a contraption such as this. Might we not lay a trap for our enemies?
The sun's rays will grace us anew ere long.
The threat of attack seems more manageable by daylight.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. Lo! The monsters left something for us.
So many sorcerers gathered makes for quite a sight.
The torrent of our magics will be unending.
See, you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen.
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I...
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Venturing's a grand way to wind up a cadaver.
This is a bit much for me.
Ready for the morrow. All I've got left is legs and bones.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Wine! Bruise at your leg.
Do you come again?
Well met. Hope to see you again.
Look, Master. A treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Beg pardon, but if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
I have no issue for...
Night time already? I thought 'twas rather dark. Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
I hope you slept well?
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
All I've got left are my aches and pains.
Polishing my armor can wait.
Must be vigilant.
Can't wait on your equipment.
Heading home.
The best quality is sold in the shop.
and I sharpen this.
Must be my winter.
I'm at ease here. I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
What about this place makes me nervous?
My patience will.
What is it? You ought at least only don't go rushing.
I'll have an early supper.
My patience wears a little thinner each pass.
I'd rather not stick.
Time to be heading home.
We would be ill-advised to proceed without light.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. Ought we to meddle with this mechanism? Why, the decision is yours, Arisen. Naturally.
Your fate is ours to share. And whether ill or boon awaits, the experience shall be no less valuable to us.
last we may confront the pretender to your title, Master. I hope the man has made his peace.
Trust me.
Magic is the right disposal.
Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy counted throne. Fight and thy life is forfeit. Thou wilt face the dragon's dogma. The decision is thine to make. Wilt thou prove thy subservience and face me? Or wilt thou instead seek glorious escape? I tire of thy wavering. Intriguing. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. The world shall not change with my death, nor shall it change with thine. Consider, Arisen, how it is thou came to be here. How have the once closed paths before thee come to be cleared? Think well, Arisen, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. For the outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet, Arisen, born of a hapless fate though it may be, perchance 'tis thy will, and thine alone, that couldst contest the great will of this world. Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. Is it to slay the dragon, thereby delivering the world from darkness? Or dost thou need some conflict with a mighty foe?
This breath will give you more than a blister. But time your dodge well.
Art thou content to fall here, Arisen? Come, Arisen.
When the heart is exposed, that's our chance.
Art thou content to fall here, Arisen? Iram, Gatho, Friga. Alas, I am slain. But heed this, Arisen. By will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.
Why do you pursue me, Arisen? You have fulfilled your charge. Are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world entire? Tis power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
The choice is thine, Arisen. By thy will alone can the course of the winners of fate be altered.
You would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it. Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the great will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being could survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the sight. Naught would be born into it save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no use. Simple matter. Yet, if thy will is set upon me,
No, stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home, together.
to a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft the benevolent hands that guides. You find it strange, but this is you. Alas, yet that world you stand, innumerable will, you alone, what you see, behold. Twill all come as it has failed in the blink of an eye. I would advise, perhaps, and know, how shall you fare?
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found. Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have letting me gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say. Here, if you please. What has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness. Come to think of it, did not Ceretheus speak of releasing the world from its bonds in the seafloor shrine? If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom.
Rattlers! There! Lest we refrain from using holy power, will serve us but little against them.
Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master. But where would a pawn possibly go, leaving their own master behind? Perhaps this too is Lord Phasis' doing. We ought to go and speak with him at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab.
You're the Arisen, aye? And here I had taken you for dead. I am to inform you that Lord Phasis requests your presence as to whether you heed him.
You'll not live to regret this!
O lambent flame, grant us thy protection.
I'm done for, aren't I?
To think that the world could shift so suddenly and so utterly, 'tis a frightful thing. Who would wish for such a calamity? I refuse to let this be the end of things.
Mercy!
Feels eerie, no one around.
What is missing? A key to link it all together. A brisk walk or to ease my mind of it.
If I can but ascertain...
I suspect that one might have... In any case, we ought to apprise... Ah, yes. After you, that was perhaps a host of... Luz the Oracle. As she tells it, 'tis surely only a matter of time. I found the poor recognizing you. I thought it... Alas, mayhap you will succeed where I could not. Indeed, in your absence, tell me, Arisen. So far could that have been... Yet why would... And speculate now, if you can find...
Oh, Master, how long? But worry.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Sprinkle of misfortune.
Surely I'm overdoing it.
What to do?
I've wares aplenty, as you can see. Only here may I plumb the depths of my own soul.
What ought I to do?
I'm done for.
You would have me lead? Consider it done.
can't be happening.
What to make of this?
Why would someone do such a thing?
Scared? Not on your life.
Someone ought to put a stop to this.
I ne'er stood a chance.
You're a right piece of work, you are.
What can I do?
I shall summon a storm to blow our foes away. I'll enchant the same spell and will overwhelm our foe with our combined magics.
Will not go unpunished.
I'm doomed.
This must be the end.
I'll do.
What am I to make of this?
Scum like me. No, I pray. Suppose this is a fitting end. Never have any like me.
Let's not be too hasty now.
No matter how you look at it.
Please, have mercy.
No?
This is more than I can stand. Just let it end. I don't want to think anymore. This is more than I can bear. Just let it end.
Why do you hesitate? Let me have it.
I'll be needing a tall mug of ale to recover from that blow.
Witness my magics.
Weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere new?
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merit.
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to... Or so I had assumed, after what befell Mel. Yet aught here appears to be different. Has our ruin been forestalled? I must examine that creature.
It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
I can see where we need to go, but some fell power is blocking our way.
Many paths are closed to us now, on account of the dragon's descent on them. We must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
I thought I had met my end. My thanks to you, Arisen.
Excuse me?
You!
I'm done for, aren't I?
Think you got me cornered? You just wait.
I'm having enough. What am I supposed to do?
Principles unproven are as dust on the wind.
Rise, raging winds, and scatter our foes!
Pushed me over the edge!
It seems this is the only way.
Naught can be achieved without sacrifice.
Magnus, alright, disposal!
Why do you falter? Come this way. A fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us. Alas, theory unproven is of little practical use.
Stop that! A peculiar sensation filled me during my time with Lord Phasus. Although I was wholly unconscious, I could still feel you, Arisen. The heartbeat, warm and constant. And so my faith in our bond remained steadfast.
Yet that's where our heartening thoughts end. The world is now in peril, and there is much to be done.
know the real nature of the dragon. The beast's fell powers are twice as terrible in the flesh.
An appropriate choice arisen.
Only truly impartial observers can see. Principles unproven.
By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
What can be achieved without sacrifice?
Magics are at your disposal! Rise, raging winds, and scatter our foes!
There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction.
A fine display of skill! Come north
What a singular creature. Is this what called the monsters? I should like to capture it and bring it back to the lab. There is much that might be learned from it. The world is in... Why did you destroy it? The secrets we might have learned. Never mind. You've your charge, 'tis true, and the fiends appear to be full. But I trust you won't object if I take a sample. After all, you'll go, do what you someday soon, and on that day...
To think that vase was in...
This was not supposed to...
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned. Is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Follow me, Master, a few words. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Beg pardon, sir?
'Tis dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.